Perfect, can you hear me now? 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 Perfect, can you hear me? Okay, we'll go with that. Alright, first thing I want to apologize is for the bird noises in the back. I know some people like them. I don't mind them, obviously. Won't be in future videos. And no, it is not part of this world. Alright, second thing. I have to address the elephant that is apparently not in the room and say, yes, I know. There's no trees. No grass, no bushes. Yeah, work in progress. We'll get it going. For now, we're here to show you the new system that we built. And boy, does that look ugly. Alright. So improvements still to be made, but this is the coin flip. As you can see, as the coin spins, we'll do that again. As the coin flips and spins, the back side of the coin changes. Pretty interesting. It's supposed to actually update this picture. We'll fix that in the future. No big deal. But here's the first thing. We can click on the button as shown here. Click on the button. It sets our camera up for this view. We have the quit button, which obviously quits the game. See the fancy coin flip. See how the camera pulls in. Well, if we hit take a seat, that comes over to our join game menu, which of course we can see over here. But I have nothing to click on, which is a small thing we're going to have to change so that we can go back. Not a problem though. As you can see, we have the option here to click on the GM screen, and you can't really see it easily here when I highlight this, because for some reason that's just not working yet. But you can see in the bottom left where it says join game. When we click on the join game, this menu comes up. Let's go back to the main menu. Or back here, we can also hit host game. Host game allows us to come back to here and set up our game. So if I close this, I can also come over here and click join game. Come through here, or just click on that screen from any point to go to host game. It shows you here that by default our current server name is Kricket server with no password and a button to edit the settings. Well, currently, and this will change, the settings are 10 players allowed in the game by default. You can check your password on this piece of paper. You can simply say click settings to change settings, click password to open up the password or the server name, and we can change server name. And looks like there's a small error in that button. I don't know why it's delayed. We'll work on that. But if I hit the back button here, you also have this big red button. This here will start the game based on the current selected settings. But I mean, this looks pretty nice. So let's say I want to choose the server name. Boom, it automatically popped up server name. And I can come in here and say, oop. Now it's La La Land. And you can see it changed over here as La La Land. We can close that. And we can click over here on password and set a password, which I don't want to do. Or we can set settings, change players to 25. So you know what, just for the spirit of things, we'll go with password and say 13. Alright. So you can't see it very well. I'll have to find a way to enlarge that later, but it does say 13 on there. And so we want to bring up the screen. We just click on that piece again. And here it is, the password, which should be 13. For some reason it's not displayed. Minor glitch. We will fix that later. La La Land settings you still see are 25, which is also displayed as 25. We can change them all again by clicking there. We can launch the game by hitting host game or again by pushing the big red button, which I'm not doing at the moment because I want to show you the next part. So on a separate screen here, I'm currently about to host a game, and I'm going to just leave it at, what server name should we do? Let's go Bob. Server name will be Bob, no password. I'm going to hit launch game. And you're like, why did I do that? Well, here you can see on this screen, there it is. There's Bob. Okay. Bob is also now over there. I don't know if you would notice that. That wasn't there before. I'm going to click Bob to go into the next game. This part of the game has been unchanged or modified since the visuals from last time. But needless to say, it will be updated to match the new game settings in the future. But thank you all. I hope you enjoyed this update, and I hope the next ones get even better.